Good morning, good morning. This is Rachel Ellery from the Anatomy School speaking with
Eeshi-Ra Hart, and I am from Sonic Life Solutions.
and we are here to offer you a really exciting combination of modalities of treatment coming from 20 years of osteopathic background. Eeshi-Ra Hart introduced me to sound healing 5 years ago with utilizing tuning forks. And through my last 5 years and my experience and feedback from patients, we chose to come together and to collaborate and to share our work that we have been utilizing these tuning forks. So last year we started the ball rolling of filming and getting information together, and slowly but surely with new information, numerous researches, we've come together to provide you with this online education.
And I've got a background of doing bodywork, so training in holistic massage, sports massage, aromatherapy, Indian head reflexology. And then I got tuned in with sound about 20 years ago. And I've been working with tuning forks and working with the voice and other instruments for healing the body naturally. And more recently have been researching precise frequencies. I'm all about getting results for patients. And so introduced Rachel to a whole series of tuning forks, which she's been incorporating with her practice for many years now. And we thought it would be such a beautiful thing to combine our over 40 years of experience to bring those worlds of anatomy to the structural and bringing in the sonic at that cellular level. And that's what we're here today to share with you.
So we have created this course, Cellular Sonics, that's working at a structural and cellular level. We have created 30 hours of information in the course, from videos to information that you can read. The course is here on offer, especially for this month. The course is $347 US. This unique combination of an osteopath and a sound healer coming together with over 40 years of experience. Jump on board on the course. We have 6 practitioner tuning forks that you can buy as well, or we can bespoke a package of tuning forks for you specifically for whatever modality of treatment that you give. So we are here to support you, offer you, help with you with questions and anything that you might like to know more about manual therapy treatment and combining sound healing.
So if you've been hearing about sound healing and you've been curious to dive in and bring better healing outcomes for your patients, who then walk out that door so happy with the result, they're going to go and talk to their friends. If that's what you're looking for to increase your business, then we are here to support you to bring in sound into your treatments. So check out our videos here, and we'd love to hear from you. Please bring your questions. We are here to support you.
Yeah, so we were wanting to have a bit of a chat here about why we've chosen to target certain markets in relation to bodywork, and why we want to share this combination of manual therapy and tuning forks. And with the tuning forks that I would suggest that you have chosen and encouraged me to use through my career, I've then really got present to how these forks are going to be beneficial for chiropractors, physios, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So today we thought we would have a bit of a chat in relation to the benefits of these forks for chiropractic, because all these bodyworks have slightly different tangents, lengths of treatment, and philosophies behind the treatments. And from my awareness from a chiropractic point of view, when you go into a chiropractor's office, which I've been to numerous, there's pictures on the wall with the spine, and they're very interested in relation to how the spine is working segmentally, of which we have many vertebrae, and from within those vertebrae is the spinal cord, and then between each of those vertebrae there is a nerve that comes out from the spinal cord that then goes on its own little journey and supplies bone, blood, muscles, and skin. And that's really interesting in the difference in the forks that we've used, of how there's forks that can influence at a bony level, of which that's where we generally will introduce a tuning fork to the bone, because it translates very quickly through bone, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. So
Right.
it's the best way of giving sound to the body.
Yeah. Yet you can also place a tuning fork onto the belly of a muscle, for example. If there's a tight muscle,
Yeah.
and there may be a trigger point or a muscle that's in spasm, there's a specific fork that we've chosen in relation to muscular spasms.
Yes.
So if we're looking at the spine and we're looking at a chiropractic influence of applying the tuning forks to the segment of the spine specifically, to help with the transmission of the tuning fork through that bone, through that segmental facilitated segment, maybe an area of the spine that's not working particularly well, which a chiropractor would manipulate specifically, then the forks and the tuning and the sound healing is going to have numerous benefits at that segmental level. So these forks can be used at the segmental level for influencing the neurological system that might be increased in its output. So we're wanting to reduce that output to calm it down. We may have, as you may have felt, everybody out there, if you're feeling your spine because you're in discomfort, you may feel that there's a knobbly bit down through the back of your spine that feels quite sore, and that often is an area that's facilitated and not working so well. So the application of these forks, maybe pre-treatment, maybe post-treatment, can be highly beneficial for the nervous system, for the bone, and for the muscles that surround it, those small little intrinsic muscles. We're going to find really, really helpful benefits. So can you give us some input in relation to, we've also got to speak about, I'm speaking very structurally here, aren't I? If we look at some of the physiology side of things, we've created specific groups of conversation about inflammation, muscular spasms, or treating muscles. What else have we done? Pain.
Yep. And then dealing with trauma, dealing with obviously grounding and integration at the end of a session. And yeah, that's so helpful and beneficial, especially if chiropractors are doing adjustments, because that can be quite a strong procedure for some people. And it's
quick.
Yeah, and quick. So it's quite fast for the body. And so the beauty of sound is it's so gentle, and because it can reach at those deeper layers at a structural and cellular level, it can help slow down the nervous system, bring balance to the sympathetic and parasympathetic, which is so valuable when people are having, procedures like that.
So to utilize the forks maybe as a preparation of calming that system down prior to manipulation.
Yes.
And also utilizing it post-treatment to allow the body for integration, some sense of the body having a little bit of time. Now, there you go. Having been to a chiropractor a few times before, they sometimes place wedges under your pelvis.
Yeah.
To help a pelvic torsion that may have occurred, that then if you're working from an uneven base of your pelvis, then the rest of it's going to be compensating. So this could be a fantastic time where we have a specific tuning fork that is really, really, really key for lower back sacrum treatment.
Yeah.
Really, really helpful for that. So this could be a fantastic time. It might be a time of writing your notes, because I know that utilizing forks and other things in my life and cupping, when that person is integrating, sometimes I'll write my notes, but that would be a perfect time with those blocks in to then, boom, apply a tuning fork at the end
Yeah.
of a treatment, just to go, let's utilize this tuning fork. Let's allow that person to just bring themselves together, integrate everything, allow that treatment to process. As treatment processes, and we use sound, as you've mentioned before, sound also allows that time and continues to work post-treatment.
Yeah.
So that integration of a treatment that's more etheric opposed to manipulation, which is quite speedy. It may be a bit heat orientated for the speed. Bringing that person into a sense of grounding, so very important. Yeah.
And I also know for me, like if I think about going to the chiro, you know, having had different manipulations and adjustments at different points, I know that my body, almost in anticipation of the adjustment, it might go into a bit of contraction and a bit constriction. But if I'm having sound applied, then that really helps soften the area. It helps relax you as a patient, and it helps then make the adjustment far easier and far smoother. And it's not something that would be, better try that again. That didn't quite go, you know, didn't quite shift. So if you're a chiropractor and you're looking for something that can make not only your life easier, but obviously the patient.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, and we all know that, you know, patients, I mean, I think pretty much anyone who's had an adjustment, it is a little bit of, you know, that anticipation of it. Anything that can help make that process more smooth and more comfortable, I think is a beautiful thing. A beautiful way. And, you know, happy clients are going to bring more clients to us. So it's always a win-win way.
Yeah, I think it's really good to show our clients that we are learning and integrating new ways of healing. And all of my patients have been so inquisitive. As I remember a guy, Lang, who was a treatment of mine from New Zealand, very classic Kiwi bloke, totally not into sound or, you know, wanted a real kind of manual work. And I used this tuning fork on him, ended up buying one from you. And he was just totally converted. He goes, you know, I'm such a skeptic, but this was like helping him sleep, helping him calm. He uses it all over his body, takes it with him around the world, and it's an extra tool. We've got an extra tool in our handbag, our bag, for us to utilise as therapists and for our patients to use if and when they need to. If they want to purchase one and they're excited about that.
Yeah, and it's great. It's actually particularly good for skeptics, because people who can't necessarily sense energy with Reiki or with other sort of energy healing, you know, but with tuning forks, you can absolutely feel it in the body, as they suddenly go, oh, I can feel something happening. And actually that feels quite good. And actually that was really good. They're often the best to try sound on, because they're surprised, genuinely surprised.
So we're really excited to offer you this course, and this course kind of comes in two packages. We've chosen to sell the course independently, and for you to have a bit of a choice of which tuning forks you feel may benefit. So we're really excited to share this information with you. And if you have any questions, please feel free just to share those information with us, and we will come back to you as soon as we can.
And thank you so much for your time watching. And if you do get the course and the forks together, you will enjoy a special discount, which is valid until the end of the month. So we hope you get inspired, to check it out and bring sound into your practice to benefit not only your patients, but also you too. You're giving yourself a session as you're giving the patient one. So it's a beautiful thing to have as an extra tool in your toolkit.
Good combo. Okay, see you later. Cheers, Eeshi-Ra. Bye.
See ya.